already in the script if it's a well-written script. It was originally made for a working class man, and we changed the character to a softer man, a school teacher that was dealing with this dilemma in a civilized way. We thought that was more interesting, that he was trying to fight emotion with his own civilized manners, and he was losing the battle. So that was the biggest change we did to the character.
Okay. 就是说，在开设的时候，最开始这个角色在剧本当中，这样是一个就是工作阶层这么一个人啊。后面的话，对他整个这个人，让他变得更加的怎么说软弱一点了，软一点，然后更展现他的这种挣扎，在剧中的这种对生活、对外面压力的这种挣扎。所以这是他们对这个角色进行的一种改编，一种改变。Okay, so speaking of the like a working man or a regular guy. I think in the show you are so like uptight, like in certain suit. But in real life you are casual. You like sports. What kind of sports do you like?
I like every sport in the world. I play a lot of tennis, football, handball. I ride my bicycle. I play basketball. I play anything.
OK， 就刚刚我们问，因为在剧中就感觉西装革履啊，特别严肃这么一个人，但生活中迈出是就是随意，而且特别喜欢运动的一个人。我刚刚问他喜欢什么样的运动，他说所有运动他都喜欢，足球啊、手球啊、骑自行车啊，他都非常的喜欢。他喜欢所有类型的运动。OK，next question。我想问题是大家就是这期鼓掌啊。Okay, next question. Among all the characters you have created over the years, which one is your favorite? All the characters. Okay. 就是你演过的这些角色当中，到现在为止最喜欢的是哪一个？
I like them all. It's very hard to pick one specific one. There are some of them have been better than others, and some have been more famous than others. But one of my favorite characters was a character called Slip from The Green Butchers, which is a crazy Danish comedy. And I love him so much because he is a very annoying, irritating person who lies all the time, and he's not lying, he's crying. He's very funny to play.
Okay, thank you. 刚刚问到就是说过去的这些角色里面，他最喜欢哪一个？他说他喜欢所有的角色，塑造的这些角色都非常好，非常有趣。但是他觉得最好玩、最有趣的一个就是在那个 Green Butchers， 叫做绿色屠夫是吧？这里面他演了一个角色，就是一个就是他们本国啊，在丹麦的这么一个喜剧，里面有一个角色叫做 Svent， 这个角色特别的讨厌，特别的烦人，然后没事就说谎。他觉得这个讨厌的角色在演的时候是特别好玩的啊，这就是刚才他最喜欢的一个角色。The next question 啊，这个问到了一个挺有意思的事情，就是说知道麦叔啊跟另外一位嘉宾就是陆哥啊，他们曾经合作过，在3个火枪手当中有过合作。其实我记得好像还有其他的电影里面有过合作。那么问一问他们戏外的关系怎么样 ？Okay. The question is, we know that you have worked together with another guest, Luke Evans, in several films like Three Musketeers and
Clash of the Titans as well.
Yeah, Clash of the Titans. Are you guys friends?
Yes, me and Luke has been seeing each other like this, and maybe in London a couple of times. Unfortunately, we don't see each other too much, but we spend a lot of time working on those 2 films. And he's a fantastic actor, and I believe that the girls find him very attractive as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, but they also love you.
Yes, it's a competition right there. But he's a much better singer than I am.
刚刚说了，他们俩确实是已经很熟悉了，在2部电影合作过，除了刚刚说到那个3个火枪手之外，还有那个 Clash of Titans 叫诸神之怒吧，诸神之怒那一部电影里面，2人都合作过。然后平时他们见到的机会其实不是特别多，因为可能都是在这种活动的场合会见到。不过在2部电影合作的过程中，他们已经是有过很多的接触。然后刚刚他也夸赞了卢哥，说他是非常受大家欢迎。我说我们也爱他，他刚 刚才表扬说陆哥是更好的一个歌手，对吧？不过我希望大家能够用掌声，然后显示给麦叔你们有多爱他。Talking about that, we just mentioned that Luke Evans, portrait art, a great father, and Dracula also a great father. And you mentioned yesterday you're a great father, you're a good dad, and you said your wife will be very happy when she sees you are doing great things, fantastic things with your kids. We all know you love your kids. Can you tell us something about maybe the greatness and the fantastic things you do with your kids together?
I don't think I do something specific fantastic. I just think that if you spend some time with your kids, it's very important, even though you have a career that is very busy. And for that reason, I'm very surprised that Luke is not a father himself yet, because he's so good at it on film.
Yeah.
He looks like everybody would like him as a father, or a boyfriend, I'm sure. So I think he should hurry up and get a lot of kids.
Okay, thank you. 刚好我问就是说这个，我们提到卢克嘛，卢克不是演过这种很好的父亲嘛？然后我们也知道，曼叔也是非常好的父亲，他也是非常疼爱自己的孩子。之前他说过这个他老婆特别喜欢的这种状况，这种情境，就是他跟孩子在一起，他作为一个好的父亲跟孩子一起玩呢，一起干什么？然后我刚才问他能不能举些例子，就是他跟自己家的孩子互动的这种作为一个好父亲的例子。他说其实也没有什么特别的，就是爱自己的孩子而已嘛。然后他把这个问题很巧妙的推给了陆哥，他说这个 Luke 演得非常好啊，在剧中演了这么好的父亲，但是我们很惊讶，他现在竟然他自己还不是父亲是吧？然后希望他抓点紧，赶紧要孩子，然后他一定会做到父亲。下一个问题是魔王问的，说麦子先生演过超级美食家、超级大厨汉尼拔，那么自己平时会不会做饭呢？有没有什么拿手菜？ Okay, the question is, you portrayed in the TV show Hannibal a great cook, a great chef, Hannibal Lecter, and are you a great cook in your daily life? And if so, what is your favorite dish?
Well, Hannibal is at everything, right?
Okay.
He plays people, the theremin, he speaks every language in the world, and he's a fantastic cook as well. I'm not a great cook, but I'm really good at things. So for that reason, I love doing Asian food, because there's always a big knife and a lot of vegetables to chop, and that I'm good at.
Only vegetables? No meat?
Meat as well, yeah.
Okay, thank you. 他说这个为什么汉尼拔是一个好厨子呢？因为汉尼拔是什么方面都非常完美，会说各种语言，会做各种事情，会炒各种菜。那么他本人厨艺肯定是没有汉尼拔那么好了，不过他平时也会做菜。他特别喜欢的做菜的一道工序就是切东西，因为切东西会用到刀。 会拿这个大刀切来切去，然后所以他喜欢做亚洲的菜式、亚洲的料理，因为你会用刀去切这个蔬菜啊。我说没有肉吗？他说当然也要切肉啊。所以大家知道是吧？我们拔叔在日常生活中特别喜欢切东西。我不知道大家能不能看到这个问题啊？不知道大家能不能看到？就刚刚这个魔王的同学啊，说问拔叔能不能做这么一个表情。 这图有点小是吧？我试着问一下。Okay. Also another question from this fan. He's asking you to do this expression, facial expression. Can you do that?
I don't see any expression. Is it just the lips like this? I guess that was the right one.
Perfect. 大家可能看不到，其实画的就是刚才这组的那个动作，表演的非常好。Okay. One more time. They're asking you to see that one more time.
That is very popular in Shanghai, apparently.
That's a universal expression. Okay. 下面这个问题是说，是否与中国演员的合作是有可能的？然后看啊， 比如说在之后的这个剧集里面，他的角色或者说 Will 的角色是否会有逆转，性格会有变化？这样几个问题，我先说第一个。Is it possible in the future to work with Chinese actors in the production team?
I would hope so. I mean, a lot of Chinese actors are working in America right now, and we had two. We had one this year and one last year, and hopefully I will be able to come to China one day and do a film. What I'm playing, I'm not sure, but I would love it to be a kung fu film. That would be
Okay, we'd love to see that. 他说这个他非常愿意跟中国演员合作，因为现在在这边也是，他们那边也是有几个就是亚裔吧、华裔的演员在合作。然后他说将来也想要拍这样的中国的电影，尤其我们知道他是李小龙的粉丝，对吧？所以他说如果有可能的话，他特别想拍功夫片。OK， 你们想看吗？I love to watch you in a kung fu movie. Okay, so talking about that, you are a huge fan of Bruce Lee, right? Okay, for so many years. So when you were a little boy, have you ever thought about like coming to China to learn kung fu, like getting to the Shaolin Temple?
No, when you're a child like that, you don't think about it being able to travel that far, right?
Okay.
I just thought I could watch his film and then I would just copy everything and I would be just as good. It didn't work out like that, but I had the same clothes though.
Okay, thank you. 我就问，因为刚才提到这个功夫片嘛，他从小就特别喜欢李小龙的电影，是李小龙的铁粉，好多年了。我就说，那你小的时候有没有这样的梦想，就是有朝一日来到中国，到少林寺学武功？他说他小的时候想不了那么远，就不可能会想到说跑这么远的地方来学武功。但是他看了李小龙的电影，模仿里面的动作啊，就把里面都学会了就够了。但是问题是学的其实可能也不是最后效果不是自己想的那样。不过他有李小龙的衣服啊，说明真是铁粉。大家鼓掌。下面一个问题，这也没有署名啊。说除了演许多反派角色之外，还想挑战什么没有演过的角色？对，you're playing a lot of villains, and is there any like role you want to do, a character you want to do that is challenging for you in the future?
I think that every role is very challenging. I have played a lot of villains. I've also played a lot of normal people and a lot of good guys. I don't have a dream role like Hamlet. It doesn't interest me. When the director has a vision, it becomes my vision and it becomes my new dream role for a while. And then the next one will be my new dream role. So I don't have a plan, just whatever comes my way.
Okay, that's a dedication to the job, right?
It has to be a dedication to the job. If you fantasize, you're not present.
Okay, thank you. 好，首先慢叔解释一下，不光演了好多反派角色，也演了很多正常人，也演了很多好人。那么如果说挑战的话，他觉得他演过的每一个角色都是很有挑战的。目前他觉得还没有一个说梦想当中啊，比如像什么哈姆雷特啊这种梦想当中的一个角色。他现在是如果参加一部影片的拍摄，那么这个制作人、这个导演的梦想就是他的梦想，所以这也是对工作的一种投入。那么每一部剧他都要拍好，每一次戏他都要把这个当成他的一个梦想的角色去把它拍好，那然后再去进行下一步的戏。Okay, thank you. Let's move on to the next one. This is another question about food. 这个问题是说，据说剧组的道具菜都非常糟糕。这个是真的吗？ So it is said that all these mock-up dishes on the show, they are very terrible. They look delicious, but actually they are very terrible. Is it true?
No, not at all. They are fantastic. We eat every single thing of it, and I have only had one thing I did not like. The rest I eat again and again. She is a fantastic cook. Okay. So whoever said that is a liar.
Okay. So you have a special cook for you guys?
Yes, we have this woman that's called Jenny that is preparing all the food, and she makes it look fantastic, but she also makes sure it tastes fantastic.
Okay, thank you, we know that. 是这样，就是麦叔辟谣一下啊，说菜都非常非常好吃，说所有吃过的菜里面，只有一道他不太喜欢，剩下都非常喜欢。他说谁说的这个话，说这个道具菜不好吃，这肯定是瞎扯的，这是骗人的。这不负责任。他说他们这个剧组有一个叫Janice 的一个大姐啊，这个是作为一个专属的厨师，她会负责不光把每一道菜做得非常好看漂亮，也非常非常的好吃。刚才不是说了吗？这个为了再吃一遍，这个故意说错台词嘛。下一个问题就是说演汉尼拔的时候是怎么样能够进入角色，怎么样能够跳出角色，会有心理阴影。心理阴影。Okay, the question is, when you're playing Hannibal Lecter, how can you get into the character and how can you get out of this kind of vicious emotion? And will that leave an impact on your mentality or on your mind?
I think that Hannibal Lecter is probably the happiest character I've ever played. He does not go to sleep, worry about anything. He doesn't carry any burdens. I've been playing a lot of characters that you might have a hard time letting go of, but this guy is very positive and very happy, so he's very easy to play.
Very positive?
He's super positive.
And in his own way.
Yeah, he is embracing life in his way. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. 首先，我觉得跟我预想的不太一样。刚刚那个麦叔说了，说汉尼拔是他演过最开心的角色，最轻松的角色。说他也演过一些就是入戏了之后很难跳脱出来的这种角色，但是汉尼拔绝对不是。他觉得汉尼拔整天非常开心，他用的词是非常正能量的。就每天他睡觉的时候都是非常开心的，没有说背着很多的负担或者心事重重去睡觉，他整天活得都很嗨，就不管别人是怎么感受啊，他觉得他这个人是很有正能量，所以他演的也很嗨，很开心，不会有这种跳不出角色的这种情况，所以这也算是一个小小的爆料，内心的这么一个历程。OK，next one。这个估计大家也是很喜欢的。汉尼拔中，汉尼拔非常看重小茶杯。你认为他如此重视 Will 的原因是什么？他们是否有超越友情的联系 ？Okay, this is a question about the romance in Hannibal between Hannibal and Will. Hannibal wills Will very highly have this high expectation for Will. Why is that? And why? And is there anything, let's say, more than friendship going on between them?
Well, I believe that Will is the person that Hannibal has loved the most in his whole life. Besides his sister. Okay. He had a young sister.
Okay.
So he has a fascination and to a degree an obsession with Will Graham. For Hannibal, it's never strictly mentally or physically. It's a very blurry borderline. So it's hard to figure out exactly who Hannibal is. But you can mildly say that he is very, very fascinated with Graham.
Okay, thank you. I think they're very, very happy to hear that.
That doesn't mean that I won't kill him.
哎呀，这句补的这个补刀补的力量比刚才说的还严重呢。好，首先来说官方认证了啊。汉尼拔对于小茶杯的感情是这样，首先，他是汉尼拔生命中最爱的人。就除了他妹妹之外，因为还有一个妹妹。然后另一方面的话，就是他这种感情对于这个小茶杯这种感情的话，是怎么说呢？其实他本身的自己的想法，就是汉尼拔本身的想法也不是一个正常的这种想法。但是他对于小茶杯的感情，刚才麦叔用了一个词 obsession， 就不光是痴迷啊，不光是这个喜爱，已经到了一种痴迷的程度了 ，obsession。所以到了痴迷的这种程度，这个就是刚刚我们曼叔下的一个定义。当然，最后又补了一刀说，但是这不意味着汉尼拔不会杀掉他。 所以大家拭目以待吧，看新的一季里面事情怎么样发展。对。这个是从大门提的一个问题，问的是汉尼拔第3季的这个拍摄趣闻这刚才问了说是不是日常生活中也会经常穿西服套装，这是真的吗？ So the question is, will you wear very formal, like a suit in your daily life?
No, I do that to formal things, and on a rare occasion I would wear it if there's something to celebrate in the family. But normally I will be a little more casual, like now, or in a normal day I would be wearing Adidas.
OK. 所以刚刚麦叔说这个。穿正装只是出席正式的场合，而且跟剧中这个汉尼拔不同，平时他喜欢穿比较休闲的这种服饰，就像今天这样就很休闲，非常的休闲。然后其实像这种就是这个西服，平时看着不太穿的，就昨天也说了，他很喜欢运动嘛，所以他喜欢穿这种什么呢？运动装，而且随时可以去打球随时可以去玩的这种衣服，生活当中是非常 casual 的。大家鼓掌。下面一个问题说，第3季汉尼拔有很多新的角色加入，那么拔叔曼叔对于新的角色有什么样的看法？We know there will be new characters in the new season, and what do you think about these new characters?
There are many characters in the new season, and many strong characters, but obviously the ones that are going to take a lot of screen time is the Tooth Fairy, also known as the Red Dragon, also known as Dollarhide. He is a fantastic actor. You have seen him in The Hobbit, and he's playing together with another character called the Reaper. And so you can look forward to some really good acting moments with these two people.
Okay.
And let's put it this way, Hannibal will meet the Red Dragon somehow.
这又是一个不能算剧透吧，但是很值得期待的一个消息。刚刚说新季里面会有很多的新的角色，那么其中最重要的一个也是汉尼拔会有很多接触的这个人，就是叫牙仙 Tooth Fairy， 也叫红龙，对吧？那么这个角色首先来说刚刚麦叔说是非常喜欢，而且对于汉尼拔是非常重要的。这样来说，就是说在新的一季里，就是他们两个一定会相遇。就是汉尼拔和这个牙仙一定会相遇的，这是我们值得期待的一件事情。哇，下面这个问题感觉很专业。It's a long question, very long question. 激进似乎是你最喜欢的说的词之一，我相信这也是你选最重要的标准之一能说说你对于激进的理解吗？有没有哪一部电影让你觉得过于激进，以至于不能成为一部好电影？您在现实生活中是一个激进的人吗？
No, radical. I've never met a script or film that was too radical. I believe that radical, I mean it in a positive way. If there's something you want to achieve, if you want to show the downside of life, you have to go all in. But I can definitely meet scripts and films that I don't find good. That they might be radical but not very good. So if a good script has an intelligent story and it tells it in a radical way in my world, that doesn't mean it has to be like that always. You can also do something lighter, but I do like the word radical. I think it's very important for the movie business.
Okay, thank you. 张曼叔说，其实他没有遇到过，就是因为太激进了而不能成为好电影的这种剧本。他遇到过那种就是不好的剧本，但是可能他的问题不是在于激进不激进，而是他觉得激进为什么是一个非常好的一种说法呢？他觉得你要表现生活当中这种糟糕的地方或者不好的地方，你需要激进一点的这种方式。而且刚刚他承认他特别喜欢这个词 radical， 就激进这个词，他觉得这个词是非常好的一个词，而且也是能够展现出来。我估计这个也不光是 用他生活当中，像刚才说在电影当中也是他特别喜欢这么一个词 OK。然后刚才他最开始说的 no 其实是什么呢？是最后一句，就是说你生活当中是一个激进的人吗？其实不是，你看到我们都可以看到是非常随和的一个人。对。So, we just mentioned that you're not a radical guy. You're a very warm and nice guy in real life. It's unlike Hannibal Lecter in the show. You smile a lot, you laugh a lot, you're so nice. So, do you guys make jokes to each other on the side when you're shooting a scene?
Yes, I believe that shows like this and other horror shows or thrillers. Because we're dealing with such a gory manner, those are the places where the most jokes are being cracked. It is terrible to stand around in all that blood all day unless you find the humor in there somehow. So we crack a lot of jokes.
OK， 刚刚我就问，还是说嘛，就其实麦叔本身不是一个激进的人，而是非常随和的人，跟剧中汉尼拔是不一样的。大家看到他经常笑是吧？而且大笑，人很亲切。那么我说，既然喜欢笑的话，在剧组当中拍摄的时候，有没有说经常开玩笑啊、搞一搞笑什么的？他说是确实有，而且经常会去搞怪搞笑，因为他们拍的是非常血腥、恐怖的这种场景。没事就到处都是血是吧？你一定要在这种情况当中找到幽默，或者用这种幽默的方式去解除这种恐怖的这种情况，所以他们经常会开玩笑啊，互相扯淡啊。OK， 大家鼓掌。行，下一个又是一个大家可以接着鼓掌啊。我再找个电影，这个是黑白的是拿英文写的。我先给大家解释一下啊，就是说您是我们通向丹麦电影的一扇窗口，说我们很多人都是因为您才去看了这些丹麦的电影，那么我们也非常喜欢这些电影，能不能给我们推荐一些这个丹麦的电影给我们呢？就是虽然说也许您没有参演，但是非常好的这些电影。Okay, the question is, you're a window to Danish films for us, and many of us have watched a lot of Danish films because of you, and we really like them. Could you recommend some of the Danish films which you may not take part in, but you really like?
No. Yes, of course I will. There are a lot of fantastic films. Some of them are very old. And that would be very hard to get a hand on. But from the period I've been part of, Thomas Vinterberg made a film called The Celebration, which is a very, very good film. And his co-writer, Tobias Lindholm, made a film about